Good afternoon, everyone. It's Michelle Jean coming at you with another video. I was just listening to Shaggy's new song, Minano, and that is such a nice song. I am so happy for Shaggy. He's just bumping the dance hall. Now, let me get into my dreams as this is where knowledge begins if you seek knowledge. Okay, my first dream has to do with Mother Earth. Um, it's as if it was, you know what, it wasn't even a dream. It was as if sometimes when I close my eyes, I see certain things before me. Um, and it was as if it wasn't, I just keep saying it was as if, but it wasn't as if. It was like me and Mother Earth was sitting there. And do you know how two people would sit together and you would rest their head on the next person's shoulder? Well, that was what it was like. It was such a beautiful feeling to be just sitting there with Mother Earth and like resting with her. It was so phenomenal. It was so beautiful, and I don't know if other people with sight has this type of connection with Mother Earth, but I do have a connection with her, and it is a beautiful connection. I don't ever want to lose that feel of just sitting beside someone and just feeling true peace, true happiness, true everything. So I thought I would share that with you, but like I said, this was not a dream, but it was so real for me, and I hope the connection that I have with Mother Earth continues to grow, where she shows me more things and we do more together. Okay, now on to my dream about Bob Marley. Now, this for me is really, I wouldn't say it's not weird because I've connected with Bob Marley before, and I've put some of the things that I've dreamt in some of my books. Like this is much earlier on. I'm not, how would you say, I do connect with the dead, but I connect with them in a different way. Like, yes, you can see the dead. Yes, sometimes I see spirits just whiz by, but that's just me. But however, I do connect with the dead. It doesn't matter how long the person has died for, I do connect with them. And I was connecting with him like I did dream him. And if it's one thing that I know is that he is proud of his children. He is so proud of them. So, to the Marley kids that are out there, each and every one of you, your father is proud of you. He is very proud of you. However, in the dream, I was trying to tell his son Damien that Bob Marley, did wrong. Yes, Bob Marley was a messenger. He's a musical messenger of God, because in every one of his songs, he educated each and every one of us in the black race. He told us what to look out for. He told us the truth. And the song that really resonates with me right now is Crazy Bald Heads, and how he was trying to educate us as black people, how we've built the different cities of the world, and instead of acknowledging us as builders of the world, we were hated. Those civilizations turned around and hate us for the good that we have done to them. And this is something that's not new. Us as black people, we build the different nations, and after we build the different nations, we are hated. We are treated like worse than second class citizens. We're treated like dogs. And for me, it's time for us as Black people to stop building the different nations and start building us as a people, as well as start building our own nations, because the rest of the world don't like us. So why should we give our glory, our goodness unto people that truly do not like us? It's time for us as a race as well to start liking ourselves and start appreciating us, appreciating our hair, our skin tone, the way we dress, our music, even our own Black God. Because when you talk about a Black God, many people do not know, like Black was a Black God. Yes, there's a Black God, but Black people don't know about this. But it's what it is. But like I said, the dream had to do with Bob Marley. Yes, he's part of his son, and I was in the dream. I was trying to tell his son Damian Marley that Bob Marley did wrong as well, but he would not listen. In the dream, Damien would not listen. But the fact is, in reality, some of the things that he did wrong. So when we talk about the death of Bob Marley, certain things, yes, contributed to it. Because when you go, if it's one thing that I know, and I will forever tell you, once you go against God, if God give you a direct message, if you are a messenger and you go against God and do something else, God do walk away from you. God will not listen to you. So whatever you gave up God for, God let that happen. So if you give up God for destruction, then destruction will happen to you. And this is what us as humans too do not know. However the case is, he did do his job. He also told you in ambush in the night what was happening to him. Chances are he told you that he was going to die because he knew he was going to die. So that song, chances are, told you, he told you he was going to die. He was not going to make it. So for you, the Marleys that think, okay, um, may be thinking, is my father saved because he did the work of God? I would tell each and every one of you, I wrote this book called A Gate and Sky under the name of Michelle Lyons Gilfillian. That book is a testament and a testimony for your father. So each and every one of you, I don't care whether you're bond, you're free, I don't care if you're second generation, first generation, what, every Marley should get that book and keep handing that book down from generation to generation. Okay, when you get the book, if you can find me. I'm on Twitter under Michelle Jean 77. That's my Twitter handle. So if you guys want to direct message me there, go ahead. Once you find out what has happened to your dad or what is going to happen to your dad, or you know what, let me just leave it. But get that book, A Gate in Sky. It is a testament for you. This, you guys, every one of you guys need to get it. Excuse me for a minute. Every one of you need to get it and just hand that book down from generation to generation, because that is your father's testimonial as to life. In life, we cannot say we are doing God's work and not acknowledge the goodness of some of the messengers that came before us, that tried to educate us, despite the course that they may have taken in life. So, once again, yeah, Bob Marley's a messenger. And like I said, the book Agate and Sky is a testimonial that each Marley need to get. Read, though it's a short story, and stuff like that. That book has great relevance to Bob Marley. And I'm gonna go move on to my next dream. I dreamt about the Queen. That's why you see the picture here, the Queen of England. Um, I dreamt about her. We were like high up in like a castle, and the conversation had to do with Harry and Meghan as to successorship or kingship, and or why do, they don't have a title. I'm not going to get it fully into the dream, because in all honesty, and I'm going to keep it full 100 with you, I really don't care about the British monarch. They are, I just really don't care, in all honesty. And this has to do with the King James Version of the Bible and the lies that was told on God. So therefore, I'm going to leave it alone. Yes, I know what the dream represent, and I know what the dream means. With me seeing that, it goes back also to Revelations, where it talks about a king that the king that was is going to come, and that king is going to be for a short time. But it's not a but. You have to know about the mark of the beast and the transference of power in order to comprehend that. And I did write about the transference of power. Satan did transfer his power, and I put it in a book. I think it was 2017 or 2015. I can't remember, but it's somewhere along that line. And I did talk about that in another video too, but I didn't give you the name of the book, and I'm not gonna go back into way back when to go look for it. I do, on some of the book covers, tell you what who I talk about in the books that I've written. So if you want to scroll through my plethora of books by the different years, you will find out about that transfer of power by Satan when it happened. So once you know that, and once you comprehend that, then you will know too, or comprehend about that king that is to come, but wasn't, but is. Okay, so I'm leaving this dream alone because, like I said, I really and truly do not care for the English monarch due to the lies told on God and the King James Version of the Bible, which we all know is Death's book. Well, I call it Death's book, and it is Death's book. So we're just going to leave that as is. Okay, on to my next dream. Now, after all those dreams and seeing Mother Earth and the way we're just sitting and just being so peaceful, I dreamt about the sea. This was yesterday. I dreamt the sea, and it's as if I was in the sea and there was a gentleman with me. I cannot tell you what he looked like, but just know that I was in the sea and there was this guy with me, and I was floating on the water. It's like on my back, and it was so peaceful. Everything about this was so peaceful because I've always floating on my back in the sea is something that I've always wanted to do, and I so want to do it because I am very passionate about the waterways of life, like the different waterways, like the seas, the oceans, the rivers, the lakes. Oh, it's God, waterfalls. Oh my God, gorgeous. I truly love waterfalls. So we were in the sea, and he was holding me, and he said, "Did you wanna? Do you know how the water tastes?" And he held me in the water, so I tasted the water, and then some of the water got in my eye, and I couldn't see, and I got so livid at him, and then I woke up out of my sleep. So yes, I know what this dream means. There, to sum it up, it's I know there's going to be water devastation on land, massive water devastation on land, and with hit with something getting in my eye, it's like he did not want me to see something to do with the seas. So in a lot of ways, I am being shielded from seeing what is to come destruction wise via water. And many of you will not comprehend or understand that, but that's just what it is. He something major is going to happen water wise. And the spiritual realm or this gentleman did not want me to see what is to come via water so that I can warn people and tell people what is to happen. So, in regards to the different lands that is going to get flooded out, I really cannot tell you. If I knew, I would warn you and say, well, this land, like Tonga or the South, all of the South Pacific, um, be careful because there's going to be water destruction coming, yada, 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 yada. But because I am shielded from seeing this destruction, I really do not know how destructive the water is that's going to be on land, but it is going to be destructive. As to what lands, like I said, I do not know. I cannot tell you because I am being shielded from it. Somebody do not want me to see what lands are going to get flooded or going to be destroyed via water. But man, just floating on the water mat was just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's so peaceful. So, you know, my dreams are getting there. It is so getting there. Onwards I go. And this dream I had this morning is the sky dream. It's as if the sky opened up to me as you see it here, but it was a darker blue. The sky was darker blue, like up where the first arrow is, how it's pointing up. The sky was a bit darker than that. And what happened was seeing that beauty and how you see the arrow is going, it was this something pointed up, was pointing up into the sky, and all of us, it's like an arrow like that. You think of an arrow like that was going up in the sky, but it was a different shape. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to show you, just going up as you see it going up there. And all of a sudden the sky started to turn black, as if there was like this black hole. It was expanding into this black hole. And I woke up out of my sleep. It's like, no, I didn't wake up out of my sleep. I couldn't, when I woke up, I couldn't remember. Then I remembered the dream. And it's like, it's baffling to me because I've never seen the sky like that before. The beautiful, beautiful blue with an arrow coming up, with the arrow being a different shape. But then the darkness that was unfolding right before my eyes is as if all the blue was going away and all you could see is this black hole that's there, this darkness that is there. So when it comes to life here on earth, I really do not know what is going to happen apart from the water destruction and apart from me just sitting with Mother Earth and feeling that true peace. I don't know what changes. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know what changes. I know there are certain changes that is supposed to happen here on Earth because 2032 is a critical year. Um, for God and God's children and people. And I sometimes I say and or before 2032, things have to change. So with me holding on, me sitting with Mother Earth, and it's as if we're holding on to each other. I really and truly don't know. Maybe she's shielding me from something. I really don't know. But like I said, that feeling was so beautiful. Earth is such a beautiful place, but it's us as humans that destroy it. We don't care about Earth herself, and we have to. Like in many of my videos, I say, or in some of my, not many, in some of my videos, I tell you, and in some of my books, I tell you, Earth is expandable, but due to sin, the sins that we as humans do here on earth, she cannot expand. She cannot give humans more space or more environment or more land to destroy her because we are destroying her. You know, every goodness that she has given us, we're depleting it, and we are destroying it. So no, I understand why she would not expand for us as humans, because we truly do not care about her. We pollute her, we do all manner of evil in her. So yeah, I understand. But as for the darkness in the sky, it's like Earth is, humans are in for a destructive time. You know, it is going, like I will always say, it is going to get worse, and it is going to get worse because I know for a fact that there's going to be food shortage, major food shortage. And I don't know too if, with me seeing this, the sky opening up, if the waterways of life is going to be depleted. I know it's where we've dirtied the oceans more and more. We've dirtied our drinking water, our river supply more and more. So when it comes to that, maybe with the, like I said, the darkness of the sky and seeing the water, there's going to be massive water depletion that humans don't know about. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to leave it with you guys, and hopefully you guys can make sense out of it, because a lot of things, I when it comes to my dreams, some of them are hard to pinpoint, and my sky dream is very hard to pinpoint. I don't know what that darkness is. If, oh god, if darkness engulfs the earth, that's it for us as humans, because we can kiss our lives goodbye. And I'm going to leave it at that. um, if you can analyze some of them, please analyze them and let me know in the comments what they mean. You know, I'm not a part of the Dream Institute, so there's people that study dreams and stuff like that. If you can figure these dreams out, let me know. Okay. Um, and those are the dreams that I've had so far. I'll keep you posted if I get more dreams, because, like I said, I've given myself a break from writing books. So this is just my way of sharing what I see with you. So um, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please share it if you can share it. And excuse me, if you can, you can, if you want to, you're not obligated to it. Please subscribe to my channel so that when I have a video out or a new video out, you get the notified of it. And I am so babbling, and I'm so sorry. But like, if like share this video if you can for me, please, and I will stop. Let me stop rambling. Okay. Now, in life, do dare to dream. Do think. Please, whatever you do, truly live. And if you can inspire someone, inspire someone. Inspiration can be like, hello, how are you? How's your day? You know, to make that person feel a lot better. But know that your life is important. So do all to live and not do all to take away from your life. Yes, there's evil out there. Yes, there's wicked and evil people out there. But for the children and people of God, I will forever tell you, do not worry about your enemies. Do not pray evil for them. Leave everything unto God. Go to God with all your issues. Go to God with all your problems. God do deliver. God do answer. How you speak to God is important as well, because God do listen. It is us as humans that do not know what life is all about, do not know who God is, how to talk to God, and how to have a relationship with God. You know, life is a journey as well. It's also a learning process. So therefore, you know, you need to know the truth. You need to know who's good, and God will show you who's good from who's not good, and who's unclean from who's clean. So I will tell you too, if you have doubts about me, please go to God and ask God. Do not hide your feelings from God, because once you hide your feelings from God, then you are lying to God, and you don't want God to think you was a liar. So I've got another video coming. I haven't started my Genesis third video yet. Hopefully, I'll get that up soon. So look out for that. A video on Genesis 3, because I'm trying to break down the Bible for you so that you can comprehend what the Bible is all about. Um, and for those of you that are into your religion, into your different doctrines and stuff like that, I'm not here to take you away from your doctrines. I'm not here to take you away from your God, because I can't do that. I'm here for the children and people of life, those who want and need life with God. So if you do not want and need life with God, then these videos are not for you. These videos are for the children and people of God so that they can prepare for what is to come, because there is darkness coming and it's going to be severe for billions of people, because billions of people are not of life, are not of God. So you need to know who the Savior is in this day and time, because it is only the Savior, or the person that is chosen by God, that can save you. I know a lot of you have the Jesus bank and you talk about Jesus and stuff like that, and I will forever tell you, the true and living God cannot bow down to death, nor will the true and living God sacrifice a child of life or anyone of life to save anyone that is wicked and evil, or the children and people of death. So you need to know the truth. You need to start saving you, because it's only you that can save you if you are not saved by a save. So if you do not know the saved, then the saved cannot save you. So do all to save your life, because once the spirit sheds the flesh, for some of you, for billions of you, then comes your judgment. You will be judged. Once that last piece of dirt hit that casket, or your resting place, that's when many of you know how much time you'll be spending in hell for the evils that you have done. The flesh cannot pay for the crimes or the sins that you have committed here on earth. It is your spirit, that little energy inside of you, that must pay. And it is that spirit that is going to pay if your name is not in the book of life. So ensure that your name is in the book of life. And that's all I'm going to say, guys. Bye for now, and talk to you guys in another video. Take care.